Hailey got the ring, the name, and the spotlight. But according to someone who used to know her best, that was the plan all along. Hailey Bieber is facing major backlash after a former friend came out swinging, claiming Hailey's love story with Justin was more strategy than soulmate. From behind-the-scenes shade to accusations of clout chasing, this ex-friend isn't holding back from Stan to Mrs. Bieber. Let's get into the jaw-dropping story of how Hailey Baldwin allegedly transformed from Justin Bieber's stan to Mrs. Bieber through what a former friend claims was pure strategic genius. Picture it, 2009. One Time and One Less Lonely Girl are dominating every tween's playlist. Bieber fever was spreading faster than gossip in a high school cafeteria, with girls literally fainting at concerts. But while most fans were screaming from the nosebleed section, 13-year-old Hailey Baldwin was reportedly plotting her way into Justin's inner circle. The secret weapon in her arsenal? Her dad, actor Stephen Baldwin, who allegedly used his Hollywood connections to orchestrate a backstage meeting between his daughter and 15-year-old Justin at the Today Show. We're talking peak celebrity parent privilege. Imagine your dad setting you up with your celeb crush. That's not regular parenting, that's advanced parenting. But according to sources, this wasn't a one-and-done fan encounter. Hailey mysteriously appeared at Justin's Toyota concert series in Rockefeller Plaza, and then popped up in LA for his Never Say Never movie premiere. There's literally footage of her lurking on the sidelines as he walked the purple carpet. Not creepy at all, right? The Baldwin-Bieber saga continued when Stephen pulled strings again, resulting in their first photo together. A few months later, in a chef's kiss moment of foreshadowing, Hailey was photographed posing with a magazine that had Justin on the cover, right next to his then-girlfriend Selena Gomez. Talk about manifesting your future while holding it in your hands. The plot gets even juicier in 2012, when paparazzi supposedly caught Hailey literally following Justin and Selena during their sushi and movie date night, like physically trailing them around town. That's not just fan behavior, that's FBI surveillance-level dedication. Now, this could all be dismissed as stan culture coincidences if it weren't for the bombshell, a 2019 video from someone named Dana, a former Justin Bieber superfan who ran a massive update account and claims she helped connect Hailey with Justin. And yes, she brought the receipts. Dana's tea is scalding. According to her, she ran a Justin Bieber fan account with over 200K followers, basically TMZ exclusively for Beliebers. The gag? Teenage Hailey allegedly slid into Dana's DMs back in 2011, cultivating a relationship to get insider info on Justin's whereabouts. Talk about networking before LinkedIn was even on most teens' radar. The most mind-blowing part? Dana claims that whenever she'd share Justin's hotel location, Hailey would either book a room there or snag dinner reservations at the hotel restaurant, deliberately creating those fancy running into you here moments with Justin. I can't even get a text back. And Hailey's out here booking entire hotel stays for a potential glance at her future husband. Dana even has screenshots of tweets where Hailey discussed Justin's height and growth potential, typical stan behavior. And apparently, Hailey would check if the DMs Dana posted from Justin were authentic, already showing possessive tendencies before they were even a thing. The strangest flex? Hailey allegedly participated in a fan recreation of Justin and Selena's Call Me Maybe lip sync video that Dana organized. Imagine making fan content about your crush and his girlfriend, then ending up married to him. That's some witchcraft-level manifestation. By 2014, the stars aligned for Hailey when Justin and Selena hit their longest break yet. Her social chess moves leveled up as she befriended Kylie and Kendall Jenner, who conveniently shared friendship with Justin. This was genius. Suddenly she had legitimate access without looking like she was hunting him down. Friend of a friend is the ultimate cover. The Jenner connection paid off when Hailey scored actual hangouts with Justin dinner, movies, and even an overnight at his place. From fan account DMs to sleepovers, that's what I call upward mobility. As New Year's Eve approached, Hailey allegedly wasn't taking any chances with a potential Jelena reunion. The rumor mill suggests that Selena's last-minute Dubai trip with Kendall and Gigi Hadid was strategically orchestrated to keep her away from Justin during the holidays. Sending your competition overseas so you can have the midnight kiss? That's playing 4D chess while everyone else is playing Candy Crush. Despite these moves, Justin wasn't ready to be boyfriend material, but Hailey stayed in defensive mode. When another girl named Hai was spotted with Justin, Hailey posted a video telling her driver to change the station when Hai's song came on. The original subtweet before subtweets were even a thing. All this scheming was happening while Justin was still publicly thirsting over Selena in interviews.
She was your first real love,
First
right?
real love, yeah.
How hard was it to get over that?
It was really tough. I don't know if I'm still over it yet. I think that I'm definitely like in another place, and I think we've definitely went our separate ways, and I love her and I want her to be awesome, but there's things that remind me of her, and Yeah, it was my first real love.
This must have been a serious vibe killer for Hailey, who responded by accidentally retweeting posts, shipping herself with Justin, and tweets about her potentially confronting Selena. Talk about subtly planting seeds in the digital garden. Becoming Bieber's type by any means necessary. Online sleuths have compiled an entire dissertation's worth of examples where Hailey posted photos in outfits nearly identical to ones Selena had previously worn. And we're talking about the accessories, poses, and facial expressions too. The kicker? These looks were posted by Selena first, with Hailey sometimes dropping her copycat version within 24 hours. That's not a fashion coincidence, that's a full-blown style heist, but the alleged mimicry goes way deeper than outfits. In June 2015, Selena got a new tattoo, a delicate G behind her ear as a tribute to her baby sister Gracie. Guess what showed up on Hailey 12 days later? An almost identical G tattoo in the exact same spot. Hailey claimed it was for her pastor's daughter Georgia, but the timing is giving carbon copy energy. If that wasn't SUS enough, the apparent imitation extended to interview responses, giving single white female vibes. Check these quotes. Selena once said, "Somebody asked me a while ago, what's the one thing you wish people knew about you? And I said I wanted it to be my heart." Later, Hailey said, "What do you wish more people knew about you? My heart people didn't really know me. They didn't know who I was. They didn't know Hailey for Hailey. And I just always had this constant battle where I was saying, I wish people just knew my heart." The gag? Selena's quote wasn't from a viral interview. It was from an obscure press junket for the movie Rudderless, with fewer than 3,000 views, buried on a Portuguese fan account. For Hailey to have found this, she would have needed to be digging in the digital equivalent of archaeological ruins. That's not casual research. That's a PhD in Selena studies. Now let's talk about 2018, which gave us timeline whiplash. That year, Justin and Selena briefly reunited before breaking up for good. Then, in a move that gave everyone cognitive dissonance, Justin proposed to Hailey and married her within 6 months of his final Selena split. That's not just a rebound, that's a relationship trampoline. When confronted about the suspicious timing on the Call Her Daddy podcast, Hailey firmly denied any overlap.
People were confused on the timeline you're talking about of like, is she a homewrecker? So I guess my question is, Hailey, were you ever with Justin romantically at the same time as her?
No, not one time. When him and I started hanging out, like, okay, let's just put it this way. When him and I ever started like hooking up or like anything of that sort, he was not ever in a relationship, ever, at any point.
She continued to defend her reputation.
I would never, it's not my character to mess with someone's relationship. I would just never do that. I was raised better than that. I'm not interested in doing that, and I never was. Like, I can say, period, point blank, I was never with him when he was in a relationship with him.
Despite these denials, there was clearly tension in the Hailey-Justin timeline. In a revealing clip, Justin explained why they had a 2-year period of radio silence.
I did something that really hurt him. I did something very immature and stupid. It damaged the idea of me for you.
Yeah, I think so too. She went out and did things that hurt me, and so it was just this hurt. She hurt me. And then before tour, we just really stopped talking. I was really upset.
Even after securing the ring and the Bieber surname, Hailey's apparent Selena fixation reportedly continued. When Selena released Lose You to Love Me, widely interpreted as her Justin breakup anthem, Hailey immediately posted a screenshot of herself playing Summer Walker's song, I'll Kill You. Coincidence or calculated? Hailey claimed innocent timing, but the internet was not buying it. The alleged Selena shadow chasing continued with Hailey's 2019 ring finger J tattoo that fans noticed resembled a ring Justin had given Selena back in 2012. That's like wearing your husband's ex's style on your literal finger next level. In perhaps the most audacious move, Hailey allegedly crashed Selena's album release party at Craig's in West Hollywood, showing up uninvited and only leaving when Selena departed. According to social media gossip from that night, when the restaurant played Selena's music, Hailey's stylist requested Justin's song Yummy instead, and when denied, Hailey's table reportedly started chanting Justin's name. That's not just petty, that's performance art level petty. The copycat allegations hit peak cringe when Hailey launched her cooking show What's in My Kitchen, which bore striking resemblances to Selena's established Selena Plus Chef series that had premiered 2 years earlier. Both shows had similar visual elements, both emphasized filming in their real homes, and both featured their grandmothers introducing dishes. While Selena's show thrived with multiple successful seasons on HBO Max and a spin-off, Hailey's show fizzled after just 5 episodes when viewers caught the similarities. Even Hailey's Rhode Beauty brand marketing has been compared compared to Selena's rare beauty aesthetic, adding another layer to the apparent pattern. Despite the side-eye these comparisons have generated, we have to acknowledge that Hailey's dedication to the mission ultimately succeeded. As one social media commentator noted, Hailey's greatest life achievement will be marrying Justin Bieber, and just for a bit, let's give her some credit. Like most girls during the Bieber fever era, she wanted nothing more than to be with Justin, and through her relentless ambition, world-class hating, and a meticulously orchestrated plan, Hailey spent 9 years building connections with people to put herself around Justin as much as possible. Through strategic networking, studying her competition, and apparently transforming herself into Justin's type, Hailey manifested her way from fan to Mrs. Bieber. As Dana, the former Bieber Update account manager, put it, "I don't even know what to call it because it's so beyond iconic that there needs to be a new word invented for what Hailey Baldwin has done." Hailey Baldwin went from trying to bump into Justin Bieber at the SAI London to married is so iconic, like everyone's making a joke, that it was her 10-year plan. But here's the million-dollar question that keeps therapists in business. After spending nearly a decade molding your entire personality around becoming someone's wife, who are you once you've checked that box? When your entire identity is Justin's wife, what happens to your authentic self? Perhaps this explains why, even after securing the ring, the alleged Selena obsession reportedly continues. While most people spend their teen years and early 20s figuring out who they are, Hailey's formative years were laser-focused on becoming Mrs. Bieber. That's not a criticism. It's a psychological reality that might explain a lot about current dynamics. The name game aftermath. Was the Bieber brand worth it? So Hailey secured the coveted Bieber name and all the clout that comes with it. Mission accomplished, right? Well, the messy saga continues well beyond I Do. Despite winning the Ultimate Stan Prize, Hailey still can't escape Selena's shadow. In what must have been a serious ego check, when Hailey announced her pregnancy, Selena Gomez's name started trending on Twitter instead of Hailey's, Justin's, or their future baby. Imagine having your pregnancy announcement overshadowed by your husband's ex. That's like having your graduation party crashed by your partner's high school flame. The social media drama reached fever pitch during the infamous eyebrow gate of February 2023. Here's what went down. Selena posted a TikTok about over-laminating her eyebrows, which was followed by Kylie Jenner posting a photo with text, "This was an accident?" and a FaceTime screenshot, with Hailey focusing on their eyebrows. The internet immediately called shade, and #Team Selena exploded to a mind-blowing 1.8 billion views on TikTok. That's not just viral, that's pandemic-level engagement. But beyond the petty social media spats, there are whispers of deeper issues in the Bieber household. Hailey's father, Stephen Baldwin, reportedly asked followers to pray for the couple on Instagram, fueling divorce speculation. Meanwhile, eagle-eyed fans have noticed Justin and Hailey arriving at and leaving events in separate vehicles, with some speculating they haven't consistently lived together. Blind items, which should be taken with an entire salt mine, not just a grain, have alleged everything from depression to substance issues to infidelity. One persistent rumor suggests that Justin and Selena's brief 2018 reconciliation, just months before his marriage to Hailey, involved an unexpected pregnancy and miscarriage. If true, this could explain Selena's wellness retreat and the rapid relationship shifts that followed. What's especially telling is how Justin still spoke about Selena years after their split. In this 2015 interview clip, he hinted their chapter wasn't fully closed.
I think we both got to do some soul searching ourselves and figure out ourselves before we can just try to figure out each other.
It's not over.
Even more awkward? In 2020, after being married to Hailey for 2 years, Justin still referred to his Selena era as the highlight of his youth.
I would say best part of the teenage years. What was it?
Owning a Ferrari.
No, not that.
Going deeper than that.
Sickest part when I was...
Ouch. Imagine your husband calling his relationship with his ex the best part of his youth while married to you. That's not just a red flag. That's a red banner with flashing neon lights. The drama intensified in February 2023 when a video resurfaced showing Hailey gagging at the mention of Taylor Swift, who happens to be Selena's ride-or-die bestie. Selena jumped to Taylor's defense in the comments, writing, "So sorry, my best friend is and continues to be one of the best in the game." This sparked another wave of fan warfare. Eventually, Selena announced a social media hiatus, calling the drama silly and saying she was too old for this. A surprisingly mature response in the Celebrity Feud universe. The bigger question here is about identity and authenticity. While most people in their teens and early 20s are figuring out who they truly are, Hailey allegedly spent those formative years fixated on on becoming Justin Bieber's wife. What happens to your sense of self when your goal is achieved? Do you know who you are beyond Justin's wife and the Bieber brand? The plot thickened dramatically. In December 2024, when Selena announced her engagement to music producer Benny Blanco. According to insider gossip, Justin felt a sting upon hearing about the engagement, but is happy for Gomez, acknowledging it as the end of an era. Justin's reaction seemed to confirm fans' theories when he posted a meme featuring Gollum from The Lord of the Rings, obsessively staring at a ring, captioned, "Girls on social media when they get engaged." The timing had fans convinced it was a direct shot at Selena's announcement. X, formerly Twitter, exploded with hot takes, including a viral post with over 3.6 million views suggesting Bieber crashed out over Selena's engagement news. Another user observed that Justin's meltdown was funny, considering he had his chance with Selena, a sentiment that resonated across platforms. Reddit went full detective mode with threads like, "Selena getting engaged really shook the Bieber household," gaining serious traction. Comments psychoanalyzed the situation, with users suggesting Justin can't handle seeing Selena move on, and theories that he married Hailey impulsively as a rebound after Selena rejected him. The internet remains firmly divided into two polarized camps, Team Hailey versus Team Selena, with Justin as the complex figure caught between. Hailey is portrayed either as Justin's stabilizing rock or a calculated social climber who just wanted the Bieber name, while Selena is viewed as either an innocent victim or someone who strategically plays into the drama. Even talk show personalities weighed in on the messy triangle. Wendy Williams once questioned the maturity aspect, saying in March 2019 that Hailey was too young to be dealing with being married to Bieber at 22, adding, "She's supposed to be a newlywed." Williams even suggested Hailey consider divorce due to Justin's mental health struggles, sparking backlash from mental health advocates. What's particularly telling is that even Hailey's close friend Kendall Jenner was surprised by the marriage. In an April 2020 Instagram Live, when asked if she saw their wedding coming, Kendall admitted, "Honestly, no," and added, "I didn't know. I think I hoped. Obviously, Hales is my lady, my best friend, and I wanted it so bad for both of you. It just makes me really happy." Adding another layer to this tangled friendship web, there were reports that Justin and Kendall had a casual dating history, reportedly 3 years before Justin married Hailey, though neither Justin nor Hailey have publicly acknowledged this past. It's like a celebrity version of 6 Degrees of Separation. Hailey's close inner circle includes Justine Skye, who shared this hilariously chaotic origin story of their friendship.
How did you and Hailey first originally meet? When did the best friend story first start?
It was so many years ago. I think we're going on like maybe 6, 7 years of our friendship. And it's kind of really embarrassing, but we were out and then I was like, I wasn't feeling well and I threw up in her place. And then she like cleaned it up for me and I was like, this is my best friend.
This intricate Hollywood friendship map reveals how interconnected the celebrity world truly is. And it's through these strategic connections that our main character, Dana, alleges Hailey positioned herself to capture the Bieber name. Despite all the drama, accusations, and apparent brand chasing, it's worth noting that Justin and Hailey have now been married for over 5 years, practically a golden anniversary in celebrity terms. They've weathered health scares, public scrutiny, and endless comparisons to his previous relationship, yet their marriage has endured. So was it all worth it? Getting the Bieber name meant gaining over 50 million Instagram followers, launching successful business ventures like Rhode Skincare, and securing a permanent place in pop culture history. From a purely career and branding perspective, mission accomplished. But the saga continues to unfold, especially with Selena's December 2024 engagement to music producer Benny Blanco, which seemed to trigger yet another reaction from the Bieber camp. Justin's response, posting a Lord of the Rings meme about newly engaged women's social media behavior, read as thinly veiled shade toward his ex. The internet exploded with analysis, including an ex post with 3.6 million views claiming Justin crashed out over Selena's engagement news. Another user noted Justin's meltdown was funny, considering he had his chance with Selena, a sentiment that spread like wildfire. So where does this all leave us? Dana's revelations about Hailey's alleged tactics to capture the Bieber name have forever altered how fans view their love story, transforming it from a fairy tale romance to something potentially more calculated and brand-focused. If the allegations are true, Hailey's journey represents the ultimate evolution of stan culture, where the line between fan, friend, and spouse has been completely obliterated. In an era of influencers and personal branding, perhaps Hailey was simply ahead of her time, understanding that in the social media age, marrying into fame is the ultimate clout move. The question remains, as one commentator noted, if Selena goes left, Hailey goes left. If Selena goes right, Hailey goes right. Will Hailey ever establish establish an identity completely separate from both the Bieber name and Selena's shadow? And was trading authenticity for the Bieber brand ultimately worth it? Whatever happens next in this celebrity love triangle, Dana's insider perspective has given fans unprecedented insight into the lengths some people will allegedly go to secure not just a relationship, but a coveted last name and all the fame that comes with it. Don't forget to click any of the cards showing on your screen to stay updated. Until next time, stay messy, stay iconic, and remember, in the immortal words of our whistleblower Dana, sometimes chasing a famous last name for a decade actually works out.